Had to recently stop following a YouTuber by the name of MJ Klein for a multitude of reasons. Before I get the video started, I'd like to say I'm having a drink combo of Nikolai vodka and Guinness Extra Stout. And I poured a little too much vodka into my drink, but I digress. So, at one point, I was watching this YouTuber called MJ Klein. And I watched his videos because he's special needs and all he does is energy drink reviews, not hurting anyone. And the second my YouTube trolls found out that I was watching his videos, they bullied him into shouting out a YouTuber that I'm particularly not fond of. And like, long story short, my YouTube trolls bullied MJ Klein into shouting out Cyrax. And everybody knows I hate pedophiles and I hate Cyrax. If you don't know who Cyrax is, he's a nasty pedophile piece of shit who beats his grandmother. And then you got MJ Klein on the opposite end of the spectrum who doesn't want bullying and he just wants peace on the internet and wants to drink his energy drinks without any bullshit. And I'm not here to pick on MJ, but I'm here to rip on Cyrax and rip on my trolls because, quite frankly, I'm sick of it. The second my YouTube trolls found out I was giving MJ Klein support for his drink reviews, and they found out, oh, this guy's got special needs. And Cobra likes to subscribe to people who have special needs on YouTube because it makes me feel good about myself and it helps people in the special needs community feel good about themselves. All around positive vibes. And oh, Cobra hates pedophiles. So you know it'd be really funny? Let's trick MJ Klein into shouting out Cyrax. Just to fuck with Cobra. And like, it's not that hard to see if you examine all the facts and everything. And honestly, it's disgusting. I hate Cyrax. He's a nasty pedophile who beats his grandmother. Honestly, his grandmother is a goddamn saint, and I feel sorry for her. And one of my fan girls / friends, you know, like, I talk to a lot of chicks because they're a fan of my videos. And if we get to talking for a hot minute, you know, eventually I consider them a friend. And one of my fangirls is calling me just bitching and crying her eyes out. And I'm like, what's wrong? And she goes, did you hear what MJ Klein said? And then when she told me, I didn't want to believe it. I was like, oh my fucking God. And then I looked back on the video she commented on that she was telling me, and I was reading the comments on that video, and I'm like, yeah, why the fuck is MJ Klein shouting out that piece of shit? And then I put two and two together because I made a couple posts on my Facebook or YouTube promoting MJ Klein for his energy drink reviews, and people know I hate sickos, so they tricked MJ Klein into shouting out a piece of shit. And how do they trick him, you ask? Because MJ Klein has special needs, and he gets bullied for just doing this thing on the internet. And it's disgusting. So as soon as they see Cobra, a much more famous YouTuber, promoting smaller YouTubers with special needs and hating on Cyrax and hating sickos and what have you, you're sort of being like, you know what, Cobra's a good dude and that's pretty wholesome. You know what they did? They tricked MJ Klein into shouting out Cyrax. And long story short, I unsubscribed from MJ Klein and like removed all the likes I had on his video. And I'm like, okay, MJ Klein needs to realize that not everyone's out there to fuck with him. And at the same time, not everyone's out there to be his buddy. You know, that's the disgusting thing about the internet. I hate the internet. It's a toxic place. People know that I hate Cyrax and I hate pedophiles, and the second I subscribe to someone who's got special needs worse than mine, they bully him into shouting out someone I despise, and the whole internet despises, just to fuck with me, because it's not enough to get my YouTube channel deleted. It's not enough to harass Angie and her family for losing Walt. You know, they gotta dig deeper and do anything they can to fuck with me, and it's disgusting and it's sad. But I refuse to let it stop me from being a good person. Right now I'm drinking some Nikolai vodka mixed with some Guinness Extra Stout. Although I digress, this alcoholic retard poured a little too much alcohol into his cup. By alcohol, I mean vodka. I don't care. One of my YouTube fans slash fangirls, I call her a friend at this point because we've been talking off camera, and she was just calling me, bawling her eyes out. Did you hear what happened? And I'm like, what? MJ Klein did this and that, and I'm just like, bullshit, he did that. Which troll is feeding you this lie? And then she showed me the video on which she said it, and I'm reading the comments like, Jesus Christ, he actually did it. Oh my fucking god, my trolls are evil, vile pieces of shit. My YouTube trolls see me supporting someone on YouTube who's got special needs. And they know I hate Cyrax and I hate pedophiles and shit. So they trick the dude I'm supporting with special needs into shouting him out by saying, and I quote, he's getting bullied. And you know what, MJ Klein is just has a very heartfelt soul, and he doesn't want anyone to bully each other and just wants to like live his dream and review energy drinks. So I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt, but at the same time I'm kind of like, wait a minute, my trolls are evil assholes, and they tricked a special needs person into shouting out a sicko just to fuck with me because I support MJ's videos. And I'm like, MJ Klein, I'm sorry you had to go through that. You're getting a lot of hate for it. People are commenting, wait, why the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And it's not fair to him. And I'm like, if I brought that upon MJ Klein, I'm sorry. I hate sickos. My trolls know I hate sickos. I make it a point on my YouTube channel to say I hate sickos. And my trolls go out of their way to bully me for hating sickos, including harassing anyone I associate with or watch on YouTube or listen to musically. And it's honestly sad and disgusting. MJ Klein is a YouTuber. All he does is review energy drinks on his YouTube channel. That's his whole shtick. And there's a ton of people who do that on YouTube. And who cares? I subscribe to people who have special needs because it makes me feel good about myself. And it makes me realize that my Asperger's could be worse. And then when I see people with special needs getting bullied just because Cobra supports them, and they pretend to be their biggest fan, it's disgusting. The people who bullied MJ Klein into shouting out Cyrax, y'all are fucking evil, vile pieces of shit. And the only reason you did it is because you want to fuck with me and fuck with people who hate Cyrax, and you want to fuck with MJ Klein. See, normally I'm against bullying on YouTube, but Cyrax is the exception to the rule. This piece of shit is a child molester, pedophile piece of shit, and he beats his grandmother, and the whole internet fucking hates him. Him and Jared Genesis can fuck off. And I like how, like, they're allowed to have a YouTube channel, but my YouTube trolls can mass flag my crap on YouTube and get my YouTube channel taken down to the point where I have to go on my backup channel now to speak my mind. It's bullshit. YouTube and my trolls are fake as fuck. And, you know, I wouldn't be in such a mood except for the fact that MJ Klein has special needs worse than mine. And people are going to bully him into supporting a sicko that I hate on YouTube just to fuck with me because I promoted his shit on my Facebook page. And honestly, it doesn't take, you know, 2 goddamn pennies to make 2 cents to connect it. You know what I'm saying? I see how fucking the shit works out. And my trolls are fucking evil. Evil pieces of shit. They're like, it's not enough to bully Angie and her daughter for Cobra trying to set up a GoFundMe page for Walt because I feel bad about the way Angie and her daughter and Walt have been treated by my trolls, and I feel worse about Walt dying on top of it. No. Okay, Cobra's trying to promote some random YouTuber that's smaller than he is because he's got special needs, and all he does is review energy drinks. Like, Cobra's a wholesome, good dude, so we gotta fuck with him on it as hard as we can. And the whole thing is just disgusting, YouTube. And I'm fucking sick of it. I'm not gonna stop being a good person. Fuck Cyrax and fuck the YouTube trolls. How do they convince MJ Klein? Well, because MJ Klein's got special needs worse than mine, and he hates bullying, because that's kind of what you're taught when you got special needs like MJ Klein, is that bullying is wrong, blah, blah, blah. So when someone comes out and says, oh, so-and-so is being bullied, blah, 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 his first defense is to be like, oh, stop the bullying. But Cyrax totally deserves all the crap he gets to him. And it sucks about Marty Music Biz dying because Cyrax is a piece of shit. But a lot of people know the circumstances with Cyrax and Marty Music Biz, and MJ Klein doesn't. You know, I don't know what they did to bribe him or pay him to fucking shout out that piece of shit or fucking crap on Marty Music Biz's memory like that. But honestly, YouTube is fucking disgusting. I have a platform, a lot of people watch my videos, and I will make my voice be heard.